On Sunday morning, Kanye West took to Instagram to call out DL Hughley. In one of his posts, Kanye called the comedian a pawn and said that he can afford to hurt him. Now, it didn't take long for DL to catch wind of Kanye's comments and responded. You can tell when people surround themselves with real ones. Real ones in your corner would never allow you to threaten a man or his family, especially in public forum. Ain't no way in hell I'd ever be scared of a dude who wears hashtag I know what you did last summer boots. Kanye, it's just too bad that you acting like a nut won't stop hashtag Pete from busting one. Hughley followed up with those comments with, ain't it weird that Kanye supposedly has all these goons who will kill for him, but not one of them will get his prescriptions filled? Here's a thought. While you're on your way to kill me in Calabasas, how about somebody drop by CVS and pick up his Xanax? Today we have our comedy hype analysts, Vanessa Fraction, Capone, and Pierre calling in to give their reactions. Now, Pierre, I know we responded, when DL first came out of his response to Kanye West, but I want to get your thoughts. What's your reaction to Kanye now responding to DL Hughley?
I mean, I listened to it. The verbiage was all over the place. I didn't know what he was talking about at times. I'm a pretty good reader. At least I know English language. It was going up and down, backwards and stuff. I didn't know I was reading I thought I was doing a Dr. Seuss riddle or something. But, it is what it is. DL handled like a G. But Kanye, you can tell he got some pain, and somebody's not helping him doing his penmanship. Maybe he should rap his responses and shit. I like his raps better than his writing.
Vanessa, I'll come to you. I know we talked about DL, but what's your reaction to Kanye responding to DL Hughley?
I didn't know what was going on until you just said that. I didn't know he said he'll come see about him for real, for real. I saw the tweet that said, oh, you live in Calabasas, God is good or something like that. But I didn't see the one where he said, like, I'll lay hands. Like, can anybody have an opinion no more? Like, he's not even the perpetrator of the, you know what I'm saying? He's commenting on the fact that you're acting erratic and you're stalking in his opinion, stalking your ex-wife or what have you. So you're not helping the case by threatening yet someone else and yet another comedian. Don't other people say shit? Why you keep coming at the comedians with all this bravado? You know what I'm saying? With all this, I'm gonna get my boys and shit. You're too old for that, and it's immature,
Now, Capone, I'll bring you in. What's your reaction to Kanye West responding to DL Hughley?
I got mixed emotions about it. I don't. They made it seem from the beginning that DL was concerned, like a brother looking out for another brother. But I think the platform that he took was the wrong way to take about it. He went to Vlad TV, which we all know what Vlad TV is about, and put it out there. And I mean, he said some real great things about, him needing help and all that. But I just think he went about it the wrong way. I just think that he went about it the wrong way. And Kanye response is just like any other black man, keep my name out your mouth or you're going to have problems. That's the way I looked at it.
Now, Pierre, I want to come to you. What are your thoughts about, DL Hughley adding in a little humor as he's responding to Kanye West?
He's a comedian. That's what comedians do, Let's be real. These are 40-plus-year-old men, up maybe 50 in the 50s with DL. Ain't nobody busting nothing, but damn near not even a nut. So I ain't worried about them hurting each other. They're just talking back and forth. Kanye does what he does. He pokes the bear, and now DL is poking back at him and stuff. And it's, he's a comedian doing that. Are we really? We're just talking about just to talk. It'll be over in 2 weeks. It'll always be over in 2 weeks. So it doesn't bother me. It's giving me a little humor, seeing it, but. I think Kanye really needs to get some mental health situation done. To me, Kanye needs to really do that. And what's wrong with DL or any man speaking up about what he's doing towards his ex, man? That's not cool. It's not cool what Kanye is. I don't care how many records he sold. It's not cool what you're doing, brother. So.
Now, Vanessa, I want to bring you in. In addition to, DL Hughley adding in the humor, do you think DL Hughley should be taking Kanye West's responses seriously?
Hold on, you loaded me up. Let me say first, I agree with Pierre in saying that he can speak his opinion on whatever he wants to. You're publicly acting a fool. You publicly doing all this stuff. So DL, who has his own show and a bunch of other stuff, can speak whenever the hell he wants to about whatever he wants to. And since you keep wanting to put your business out there, him and everyone else is going to, including us, we're speaking on your situation. So why are you targeting your aggression toward DL specifically? I don't know. And I thought the DL did a wonderful job in his response. I think it was super funny. It made me laugh. And sometimes that's what you have to do, especially like Pierre said, this is what we do for a living. You know what I'm saying? So why not go ahead and use my gifts towards you? And you know what I'm saying, or whatever, because this is, you can't take it seriously. I mean, you do, but at the same time, I can't take you seriously about coming to see me. It just makes no damn sense. And if you're going to say where he live in Calabasas, well, I hope you sit down with that grown ass man and have a conversation about how you can behave better. So.
Absolutely. Now, Capone, I want to bring you in. I know, as I mentioned, D.L. Hughley kind of added in some humor, but do you think he should be taking this situation seriously?
Any threat should be taken seriously, but I think it was classic DL, the way he handled it. It was very funny and very, very witty. But I don't think anybody should take threats lightly. If he's crazy and you're saying that he needs medication and all that, sometimes you might have to take those people that need that a little serious.
Absolutely. Now, Capone, I want to ask you this. There seems to be like a lot of back and forth between, Kanye West and others, and we just see people kind of adding in, week to week. How do you think people should view Kanye West at this point?
I don't know how they should view him, but I mean, whatever he's doing is damn sure keeping his name in the news, is damn sure keeping him paid. And I mean, you can view people how you want to view them. We don't know what his mission is. We know he's hurt because he speaks that out, but everything else, I don't know. I don't know the method to his madness. I know that he damn sure is getting paid for everything that he do, and he's making a lot of smart decisions. You can count the dumb ones all you want to, but them smart ones are counting themselves.
Pierre, I'll bring you in and ask you the same thing. With all the back and forth that we're seeing over the weeks, how do you think people should be viewing Kanye West at this point?
Well, what do you mean how we should view him? I mean, he's done enough things in his whole career that we just now, each episode is a part of what he does. He's a little bit off right there. He's a I forgot what you call it, like a hurt artist. He's an artist, and he speaks his pain in his music, and how he does. He's been through a lot. He lost his mama. He just is that kind of a spoiled brat kind of syndrome he has. He's a talented artist. He's a hurt artist. And I don't view him no different than I always been viewing him. He's crazy and he's talented. Sometimes you got to take the crazy to get the talent. It is what it is. This is show business. So I don't view him no different than I did the day before yesterday, okay, before he made the comments. He's still Kanye, a talented person who's off his rockers at times. That's it.
Vanessa, I'll bring you in to close us out. What do you think? How do you think at this point, with all the back and forth that we're seeing, how do you think people should be viewing Kanye West at this point?
I'm not really sure. The same as the other guy said. I don't think about Kanye really past this conversation that I have to have for work because I'm over it. I'm over his antics. I'm over, you know what I'm saying? You stick in there sometimes for the talent, you know what I'm saying? If I'm interested in your talent, but at this point, I'm not interested in anything that has to do with Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know you as a person like that. I don't have any reason I got my own shit to deal with. You know what I'm saying? You have more than enough resources to deal with things in a more appropriate manner. You don't choose to do so. I'd rather put my energies, my time, and I hope other people do too, on people that want to give something positive to the community or to us as consumers. You know what I mean? Like, and what he's throwing out right now is far from positive. It seems quite toxic. So I don't want to give you any attention. I don't want to view you at all. I wish you go sit down and take care of yourself. And if you come out with a great album, fine. I probably still won't listen to it, but some people will, and that'll be great.
Absolutely. Well, definitely, I'm going to always send my prayers, whether it's, to DL as well as to Kanye West, because like you said, this is in the public eye, and it's a lot of negativity, if you will. So, definitely my prayers to everyone that's involved, and, if anyone else gets involved, prayers to them as well. But as always, I appreciate y'all for calling and chiming in. You heard from us. Now we want to hear from you in the comments below. What are your thoughts about D.L. Hughley responding to Kanye West? For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson.
Don't forget to put it in the comments. Put it in the comments.
Did you enjoy today's show? You can stop by comedyhype.com/shop to pick up your Comedy Hype News show mug today. And don't forget to always protect Black culture.